Reddit, when did you go from being the underdog to finally proving everyone wrong? When I was 14, sitting on the rusty bleachers at the edge of our town's muddy soccer field, I was the kid nobody expected to play, let alone win. My old sneakers pinched my toes, and I could feel the damp grass soaking through the holes, but I kept tying them tighter, hoping the next practice would go differently. Coach Ramirez never called my name first, only muttered, "Let's see if you're ready," after everyone else had gone. I hated that my friends, Jake, the golden boy, and Mia, whose mom brought orange slices, never saw me as more than the backup. But I wanted out of that shadow. I wanted the chance to prove I wasn't just the quiet benchwarmer. Every Friday, the air smelled like fresh rain and stirred up the worms from last night's storm. Jake would toss his blue jersey at me and laugh, "You can hold on to this until I need it back for the game." The girls working the scoreboard rolled their eyes, and even Coach's whistle sounded impatient. My stomach knotted every time he glanced at the bench, as if he'd forgotten I was part of the team. There was always that one missing ball, too. Coach kept blaming me for misplacing it, and I kept insisting. I double-checked, "It's not anywhere." Nobody listened. I started packing my own ball in my backpack, just in case they wouldn't let me play. It made me feel ridiculous, but no one noticed. That weekend, Coach announced, "Jake's ankle is out. We're starting with whoever's ready." My heart thudded. For the first time, he actually looked straight at me. I barely had a moment to grab my backup ball before running onto the field. My legs felt stiff, and the other kids kept whispering, "He's just here to fill space." The sky was heavy and gray, so every movement felt slower. After Mia passed me the ball, awkward as always, I fumbled it and stumbled over a patch of mud. I could hear Coach barking, "Steady." My cheeks burned, and I wanted, desperately, to disappear. 2 plays in, the referee blew his whistle, and Jake, leaning on crutches, yelled, "Show them, man." But Mia's voice was quieter, "You've got this, just be fast." I kept replaying Jake's mocking laugh, unable to shake that doubt off. Then, out of nowhere, the other team aimed straight at me, expecting an easy block. Their forward launched the ball low, and all I had was my backup. I lunged, skidding on the mud, my sneakers tearing against the earth. Everything slowed. My hands closed around the ball, and I felt the grip, my own ball, solid and warm, not slippery like the missing ones. The field erupted. Mia screamed, "Nice." Jake thumped his crutches in wild applause. I looked down, still kneeling. For the first time, Coach didn't just glance at me, he nodded and said, "You saved us, kid." The scoreboard girls grinned, flashing thumbs up. All I could smell was rain and fresh-cut grass, and everything felt brighter. Weeks later, I still remember gripping that backup ball. It wasn't just my play, it was finally being seen. Sometimes, the smallest step out of the shadow feels like daylight.